Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And today we're starting a little mini weekend getaway. This first part is a little bit crazy. We had to go to a doctor's appointment, but then tomorrow we're headed up to San Luis Obispo for the Tesla Takeover. We're going to cover all of that. But right now we got to get on the road. We're running late. We have about 50, 60 miles to go, I think, just to get to the doctor's appointment on the way up in Santa Ana. And it says we'll arrive with 4 minutes to spare. So we got to go. We're not going to do any route planning. We're starting at 97%. I'll hit the trip thing, but we got to get on the road.
Let's go. Yay! Leg successfully adjusted. It's taking a very long time, but it'll be worth it.
This is probably like our 12th visit or something. They've had to remake the leg a couple of times. They're making lots of adjustments and then saying, go try it out. So that's what we're going to do this weekend at Tesla Takeover. Yeah,
this is going to be perfect. There'll be lots of standing, walking, talking to people. But first, we got to get through some LA traffic.
Yeah, and just to explain what we're doing is originally our plan was to just go up on Friday, go directly to San Luis Obispo. But we had to come here late this afternoon to Santa Ana. And then I was like, man, it's going to suck to have to drive all the way back, work tomorrow, and then drive during rush hour through LA and try to make it up there, excuse me, late tomorrow night. So I said, why don't we just take tomorrow off? Well, we won't go all the way up. And one of the reasons we're doing that is like this way we can stop tonight early. And then tomorrow we can stop in Solvang. We can do, some scenery along the coast. So it should be nice, but we have 68 miles to go. But it's like 2 hours and 17 minutes because we have to go right through downtown LA.
At rush hour.
At rush hour. Our hotel is in Thousand Oaks, but we may stop and get something to eat or something like that so that we don't have to do just that whole chunk in rush hour.
And if you're curious about Solvang, it's like a Dutch village. We will go into detail before we get there because I'm so excited.
Swedish,
Dutch.
Right?
Dutch. Because they have clogs and stuff.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I forgot. It's
weird,
like I've always wanted to go there and I haven't. By the way, we left at 97% battery. How many miles did we drive?
We're at 74% battery right now.
We drove 56 miles. It was all freeway basically. We're at 74% now.
Let me flip this around.
That's okay. We're just going quickly.
Okay.
2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. And then the next part is saying we'll arrive at the hotel with 46%. So, and there's charging at the hotel, so hopefully we can get that. If not, there's plenty of chargers around, so we're good to go.
Yay, let's go.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving.
And I'm using Ford Pass to navigate, and the reason for that is it does a really good job in and around LA of telling me when to get into the carpool lane and when not to. I love that feature. And there's been a couple of times where I'm in Apple Maps and it doesn't mention if I should be in the carpool lane. I take the carpool lane and I'm like, oh, I can't make it to our exit now because we're sort of locked behind a barrier in the carpool lane the way they do them out here. So anyways, that's why I'm using Ford Pass. Overall, it's actually excellent anyways. And let's hit the road and we'll find out something to eat or something on the way so we don't have 2 hours of traffic.
Well, Patrick deftly re-navigated numerous times.
The car kept shifting and going, changing route due to traffic. But one of the options it gave us is to go on the Pacific Coast Highway through Malibu. So I think we decided we'll do that, get some scenery.
It's really pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can see the beach as we go by. And this is actually quieter than I was expecting, considering this is the height of summer.
Well, yeah, and then we still got to get through Malibu. It's trying to make us take this detour right up here and go away from the coast for a little bit. And if I were in a rush, I would do that. But I figured, what the heck? It's going to be a little bit more traffic. We could have been on freeway the whole way, but it said that was actually longer.
And when I said it's quieter, I mean the beach. Not the streets.
The street looks really bad. It's all red.
Yeah. But it just feels a bit more chill being by the beach, doesn't it? Seeing the ocean.
And then we're going to have to go up through Malibu Canyon, I think, or something like that, to get over to Thousand Oaks. So I don't know.
This is fun. By the way, we came to Santa Monica to kick off the Route Zero relay across the U.S. We have a video on that. It was super fun. And yeah, we saw Ed Begley Jr. He talked all about how EVs are awesome and environmentalism is cool. And what else?
It was just, I was like, what is he doing over there? It's like a weird, and now there's a big truck.
We're going to show you. There's a truck coming. Why?
What is that barrier?
There's another side of the street. And then there's that, and then there's this side of the street. Oh,
okay. So that traffic over there is going straight, and this is like so they can do the left turn at the same time. It just looked weird.
And also, they're coming in from Chautauqua. Please tell me I'm saying that right. Chautauqua?
It's Chiquita Banana. That's probably a trademark. I can't say that.
You're in trouble now. See that? Chautauqua, right? Is that? Please tell me that's how you say that. Somebody.
Chautauqua.
And leave a banana in the comments. All right, let's enjoy the drive.
Authorizing, unlocked, let's plug in. Waiting for EV charging, 5.9 kilowatts. Nice and easy. I didn't see what the price was. Let's see. I'm not sure. I didn't even check. It's like we need to charge whether we pay at EA or here. This is way more convenient, so that's what I was hoping to do. And it's ramping up now. But let's go in and get checked in.
But shall we point out this amazing hotel?
So first of all, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stalls. But what's really cool is they have 2 that are for handicap. And if you notice this one over here, it's like we have the ramp here if you need a wheelchair. And then it faces this way so that it's not blocked by bollards or something like that, or a curve to make it hard to get to that. Now, of course, it'd still be difficult because like you got to go around to get plugged in. Like it'd be very difficult for a Mach-E because like you'd want to park in this way. But there's some good options. And like this one, I think, if you were in a wheelchair, it may be hard to get to this one because it sticks out, but at least they're trying to make some considerations, and it's something that we've been talking about a lot, of course. And I don't know, hopefully more people start adding handicap stalls. It's really hard to do when you only have like 1 or 2, but when you have 8, it's nice to see at least a couple designated.
And how cool is that? Like we pulled into the handicap spot at the front of the building, and Patrick noticed the chargers on the side, which he was going to shoot for anyways, but there's a bolt charging there. So we were like, oh no, the charger is taken. But we just came around to check and ta-da!
And we didn't, like now we're not using a handicap spot. So we left one open. So if somebody wanted to, they could use this one or that one. So try to leave the handicap open if we can.
Yeah, I'm doing well today. So let's go in.
Good morning.
Good morning, lizard.
You go to the right.
There you go.
Bye. Have a good day.
I'm so glad we came and dropped our bags off before we grabbed some breakfast at the hotel because there was an Infinite Blue Mach-E next to us and they got fancy ponied. So I'm so glad we got to fancy pony it because it's gone now. Whoa.
Yeah. And what's really cool is you can't probably hear it on our mics, but over there, I'll zoom in a little bit, but there's like a doggy daycare over there. So there's tons of barking and every once in a while you see a dog run by, but we are back at the car. We're ready to roll out.
And you know what we have to say? Good morning, Lucifer to Lucifer. Okay, let's go.
$9.73.
Nice.
And we're 100% charged. Got an alert at 4:20 in the morning or something like that. There you go.
Where's your pony?
In my hand.
Oh, there we go. Do that.
Wait, let me get all ready here. Get this out of the way. Get my pony.
Okay, we were in a hurry last night and didn't do our trip stuff. Let me go ahead and click over here. Of course, I just turned the car on. So I need to go to trip 2. That's the one I set yesterday. We did only 136 miles yesterday. God, it felt like forever with the traffic and the doctor's appointment in the middle. 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. So we'll see what we do today. Today, we could just go straight up to San Luis Obispo, but we want to stop in Solvang, and we have some corrections to what we said about that yesterday. We had 256 miles of range at 100%. We charged to 100%. It just cost us just over $9. It was a 40% to 100% charge. I believe it was 16 cents per kilowatt hour, which is a fantastic rate, especially here in California, where charging at home overnight in San Diego can cost you as much as like 30 cents per kilowatt hour. So I'm going to try to do some route planning.
Kind of costs up to 60 something.
If
in peak.
Yeah, in peak.
Yeah.
I was saying overnight charging.
Oh yeah.
So if I go to Solvang, it sort of wants to take us, I believe, and I'm going to use Apple Maps for this part. But Solvang, I think it wants us to go. I want to take that second route. So I don't know if you can see this, but the first route wants us to like cut through the hills. I want to, go through Santa Barbara and stay on the coast. It's only an extra 2 minutes. So I think that sounds better. We'll arrive at 55% battery. I used FordPass this morning on my phone and did some route planning. And it looks like we would arrive in San Luis Obispo at about 34% battery, according to FordPass. And what I did is but we want to get back home on Sunday. So I was like, let me add that as a stop. And it says, okay, go to San Luis Obispo. And then on the way home, you can charge. I think we'll still charge at some point today because I want to have some running around ability in San Luis Obispo. And there's not any good charging there, although there is a charger at the hotel. With so many EVs going, I don't think it's going to be necessarily an option for us. But we're not stressing about efficiency or charging as much as we normally would because we're not on a very tight timeline. And there's 10 chargers between here and San Luis Obispo that are very easy for us to stop at. Even between, there's one in Solvang, and then there's 3 more between Solvang and San Luis Obispo. So we have so many options to charge.
Woohoo.
But for now, let's just get on the road. We'll take that route. We'll see.
Yay. Well, we thought that we would wait until we got to the coast.
We can see a little bit of beach
there's
there.
Beach. Can you see that?
It's been foggy once we got to the coast.
As soon as we got to the coast, and the rest of the time was traffic. I mean, like, as a human being here, you can see things, but I assume on camera you can't, because it just looks kind of white, doesn't it? But it's pretty.
Yeah, and I just realized, for whatever reason, it got the guest profile, so I just tap on the screen. You can't see it, but now it's switched over.
Yay, and you're Patrick again.
And the way I knew something was up was the adjustments for the speed limit sign. I have that disabled in my profile, but in the guest profile it's on. But we hit a 55 zone and the car started slowing down. I was like, hey, that's not normal. So I switched over. It won't change your seat position.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we're going the right way. That doesn't show up on the map at all.
This is construction and stuff.
Oh.
I was looking at the screen and
just before I hit record, Patrick was like, make sure there isn't construction. Because like adding filming to any sort of navigation adds a whole thing. So I'm like, it looks green. Can you even see that? It's green. So wait, and now there's a sign, road closed on ramp. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to go on a ramp.
No, I just thought we might get in stop and go traffic, which is boring.
So boring.
But it's,
I mean, like, this is really exciting, but at least we're moving.
Yeah, this is fine. Blue Cruise, of course, is not working through here, which I wouldn't want it to be on. The road is sort of
crazy,
weird, and slanted and bumpy, and I'm trying to like aim for the smoother parts.
We did not intend this to be this strange. Thought we'd just be on a pretty calm highway. It feels like you're on the shoulder.
And you can, like, if I look directly to my left, I can see the ocean.
Like right there, yeah.
But sorry, we thought it would be scenic, but now you're getting this.
It's a different kind of scenery. It's so funny. And also where we live, I won't go into big detail, but like we're like 7 miles inland. So sometimes we're like, it's a lovely sunny day. Let's go to the ocean. Then you get there and it's like this. You're like, oh.
A lot of times.
Okay, so what a great hotel. What a lovely time there. There were tons of charging stations, charge point. What was this, like 8?
There were 8 posts, and they all had dual handles. Like you can't max it out, I don't think, to get 16. I didn't actually look that closely. It's just, there was just a ton. And what's interesting is that, first of all, it was cheap at 16 cents per kilowatt hour. But second of all, it looks like there are people that are in the area that plug in during the day and use it while hotel guests may not be using them. So, like, dual purpose.
Which is great. I mean, we were just talking about this. Like, so then I guess if they plug in while they're at work, they might be plugged in while hotel guests arrive and need to plug in. But really, for the most part, during the day, those are likely unused.
Yeah.
So it's a really good potential. But yeah, when we were like trying to leave, and we saw a beautiful space white Mach-E, and that belonged to a lady called Lisa, and she literally just had it for a week. So she was trying to plug in and charge. Patrick was able to help her. Her Mach-E is called Silver Bullet, and it was just really, really cool to meet her. And it's awesome that there's always Mach-E community everywhere you go.
Yeah,
EV community.
By the way, she was trying to activate the charge point charger. She's like, how do I know which one out of all of these 8 is the one that I want to activate in my app? And I was like, no, once you have the app open, you just tap on the charge point charger, and it's like, I'm activating this charger. And then it connected, she was able to charge, and then she could check in her app and watch the charging costs and charging time, speed, and all the other stuff. So
yeah,
and like I said, last night we plugged in. I didn't even check the cost, because it's like we got to charge somewhere, and that was very convenient. So it was really cool to go from 40% to 100% at a cheap rate, and got the notification that it was charged at like 4 or something this morning. I normally try to time it better so that it's like it hits 100% and then we unplug and go, but doing that occasionally is not that big of a deal. If you have the current Mach-E battery, soon with the LFP batteries, if you don't know what that is, we'll have videos coming out on that, but it'll be fine to go to 100% every day.
Yeah, and it is considerate to go unplug or move your car if you're at a hotel or a public charger and you've reached 100%. But we were leaving pretty early.
Yeah.
Pretty soon after that. So
we've talked about doing like a charging etiquette.
If there were limited chargers there, for sure, he would have moved. But there was no point in time that they were all full.
Yeah, there was plenty overnight. If it were like 1 or 2, I wouldn't have gotten up at 5 a.m. But as soon as my alarm went off, I was like, I would have run down, moved the car, just in case anybody needed a couple hours of juice.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like there's times when we've like moved it just before we went to bed, just because we didn't need the full charge, so we leave it for other people.
And in this case, we do need the full charge. We do, because we are adventuring today on our way to Tesla Takeover, which we'll go into detail in a bit. But first, we are going to go to Solvang, which is so cool because it is the Danish capital of America. Is that right?
Did you say Danish?
Danish.
What did you say yesterday?
I said Dutch. Look, it's D's. You said Swedish, so... so what's it? Like, it was founded as a mission in like the 1800s, and then it sort of like fell apart. But then a bunch of Danish immigrants sort of just took some land there, and it has evolved into what is now a tourist trap, but is also just this really quaint little encapsulation of Danish architecture and history, to the point that even like is it the king of Denmark?
Yeah, they have a king.
Yeah, he came and visited in 2011. So it's legit.
It's pretty cool. It's a few miles off of the 101, but I've driven this many years ago and was like, oh, I'd like to go visit that. It's too far off because I'm trying to make it down to Anaheim at the time. But now we have some extra time, so we're going to make an effort to stop there and check it out.
I'm so excited.
Maybe get a Danish.
I wish I could get a Danish
pastry.
And now we said we weren't going to talk that much, but we've already talked for 7 minutes. So
I know.
We
should. We'll stop, and then, or should we talk about Tesla Takeover real quick? Let's do that real quick.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Or after.
Or after.
Solvang.
Okay. Okay, we'll wait. Enjoy the scenery.
We're trying not to like talk all in one go. I don't know. You guys have to let us know what you like. We're always like trying to find new and better ways to do this. So yes, enjoy the scenery, and then we'll go to Denmark in America. What does that say? Hamlet Square. I'm gonna try not to be obnoxious, but this place is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go explore. Bye, Lucifer. Ice cream. Ooh. Hello. Oh my gosh, that place is so cute.
Look at these. I might have to get something.
Oh, for sure. Baked goods. Okay. Say this word with me. Danish. Ebeskive. No. And ice cream. I know that part. Ooh, this looks legit. We're on Copenhagen Street by the Copenhagen House. Which way are we going?
Going straight, but do you see the trolley car?
Oh, look! Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, they're so cute.
that is okay too.
Window number 4, I think. Or maybe, yeah. Yeah. Where are we going?
Right down here.
We have a special destination. Because when you go to a little Danish village, what else do you want but to find their tiki lounge, right?
Oh, this is cool. Hello.
Yeah,
I think so.
hi.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as they say.
How cute is this place?
Pre-started the car because it's pretty warm. Are you hot?
Very warm. It is 89 and it feels like it. Let's get a nice cold car.
Hopefully it's nice and cool.
Yeah. Well, that was very quaint. That was super, super quaint. I'm glad we came here.
Yeah, and it was fun just to walk around. We just checked out a few shops. We debated about ice cream and Danish.
Well, we had a
pancake
delicious
balls.
tropical drink. Patrick found that there was a tiki bar here. We love tiki bars. They're so fun. So we had to try it out. So we had a big tropical drink, which really felt like an ice cream on its own. And if it wasn't 89 degrees, I think we would have walked around more.
Yeah.
But whew, I think this place would be super, super quaint in the winter, though. Winter, when it's colder.
And I'm looking for charging.
Now or two. What you got?
So there's charging up here in, I forget where that's at. Santa Maria. There's charging in Pismo Beach, which is over here. It's not showing because we're not, can't scroll down that far just yet. But there's also one here that is only like 20 minutes away. We won't really need to charge there. I'd rather charge at one of these, but right now there's only 1 of 4 spots at each of those, and I worry about them getting busy. That's what's listed in what is it? Not charge point.
Plug share.
Plug share. Good grief. So plug share. So I don't want to necessarily get up there and have to wait. And we really don't need much of a charge to get to San Luis Obispo. It's just I just don't want to have to charge while we're up there. So I may stop at this one. Even though we'll probably be at like 55% charge, we'll charge up to 80, and then maybe we'll stop in Pismo Beach, and if it's available, we'll get back up to 80 just for the weekend.
Couple little charges.
Yeah, we'll see. And we got plenty of time. It's only 1:17, and we don't really have plans tonight except for dinner.
Well, and a lovely person who we've met through social media and through commenting on our videos
I know.
is driving down, and we're going to get to meet him. So that's really exciting.
And I just remembered, I was supposed to message, so we'll go and I'll message him before we go.
Okay, good.
Or when we charge. Actually, I'll wait till we have to recharge.
Okay. We have arrived.
Neat little place. We really do not need to charge, but this is just insurance policy. So far, in our overall trip, we've done 258 miles, still at 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. Today, we did 121.5 miles so far. 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour, and we're gonna charge here. Charging is completely empty, except for there's a gas truck icing that charger, which sucks
a lot.
Which is weird. I don't know why they don't just put the charger parking in front of the charger.
Well, and also that looks like a handicap accessible one. It's not listed that way, but
Yeah.
it specifically is accessible, I think.
Let's get charging.
Let's get charging.
Okay, so I think I updated my plug and charge credit card, so I should be able to just plug in. We'll see. I just finally remembered to do that. So we're gonna just plug in and see what it does. Connecting to vehicle. I don't have my dead mouse. We should put the dead mouse on.
If you hear any wind noise, that's why.
That's me, but
we will.
I'll cover this. Processing payment. Payment authorized. So, yep, that worked. Initiating charge. I don't hear it. There we go.
Welcome, driver. Non-member rate.
Non-member rate. One of the things that bugs me is that if I use plug and charge, I can't get the member rate, but I like the simplicity of just plugging in. And we don't travel much. I don't want to pay the $4 a month anyways. It's doing stuff. I can hear it clicking.
But it's not making nice chargy sounds
The Mach-E
yet.
just opened and it's ramping up slowly. 50, 53, I know you can't read these, but 71, 75, 82, 96, 125, 140.
Go.
I'm actually surprised because we're at 50% state of charge, but it's at 151,
Now it's making a good sound.
153. Mach-E technically peaks at 150. On these 350s, sometimes we'll get as high as like 166, but we're at 50 some percent. So I think we'd even get that at 50 some percent, but very, very good. Let's just hop in the car and let it do its thing.
Yeah. Well, I broke my leg. No, it's just torn a little bit. So good thing we brought an extra leg.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The test one that Liv is working on is now damaged. So we're gonna go try to fix it, but we were trying to figure out what to do. She brought her other one because when you have a test leg,
It's not made out of durable stuff. It's made out of fragile stuff.
Yeah.
So anyways.
So yeah, and we were only going to charge to like 80% and then run, but we've been trying to figure out what to do. We're at 89%. It says that we'll get there, and this hasn't updated because I did this planning a little bit ago, but we'll arrive at 69%. I think that did update. So we'll arrive at like 69%. So that gives us, plenty for the whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and then on the way back, we got multiple charging options.
So it's about time to unplug then.
Yes.
The truck that was icing that charger there, I went in to use the restroom to try fix my leg. Didn't work. I come out and they auto started the car. What is it? Remote started. They remote started to cool it down. So it's just like sitting, icing a charger, just like chugging away with no one in it.
And then I do think they need to change that charging location. By the way, here comes a Rivian, so I'm going to get out of the way.
Nice.
So we'll because it's basically like if you had like a Leaf and wanted to use a Chatamo, you'd want to park where it says no parking because you want the cable to reach. But
yeah.
I'm going to move out of the way in case they have any problems with that charger.
So
we'll have an empty one here. So, okay, I'm going to go do that.
I'm going to give you the camera because I can't walk.
You can't see that, but it's $16.80. We got 37.1789 kilowatt hours, and that was 29 minutes. Now you can't see any of that, but we'll, I guess, put it on the screen. All right, we got to get out of here. And the sweet Rivian just pulled up. How do you like it?
Love it.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on camera, but you're on camera.
Oh, no worries. Is this for Rate Your Charge?
I did rate your charge already.
Okay.
We do Mach-E YouTube, so
We're in about 2,600 miles into a road trip right now.
Oh, wow.
We were able to hit 12 Rivian chargers. It's always a pain to come back to us.
Yeah, Rivian. I've heard good things about the Rivian ones,
Yeah.
but good luck.
Cool.
I'm like, we got way more charge than we need, so let's get out of your way in case you have to dance around with the chargers.
Cool.
All right, see ya.
Going.
Hello. That was really fun to watch.
Well,
We're almost there.
we're almost there. It's a bummer. We were sort of thinking about stopping in Pismo Beach because there's some really good cinnamon rolls of all things. But I think we've decided we just want to get to the hotel and try to fix the leg.
Yeah. Are we going through Pismo Beach?
Yep.
So if we see it,
Oh, we're gonna.
It'll be too
we're gonna be
fast.
on the 101. So
there's so many cool places that we're just flying by and so many potentially cool things to stop for. But yeah, we'll
but
go
it's
fix my leg.
cool because while we were in Solvang, one of our Tesla friends from San Diego posted that he was passing by at that moment, and they were meeting up in Santa Maria, which I think this is Santa Maria actually.
Oh, cool. I think they're doing a group drive up, right?
I think they might, but it's really cool. We're really excited to see some of our friends from the San Diego area, but we also have friends from the Bay Area. Bearded Tesla guy, or Bearded Tesla something.
Bearded Tesla.
He's driving all the way from Florida. He's almost here.
From Florida?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, remember he relocated to Florida.
Oh.
Kyle is bringing his Plaid. He's driving in from Colorado, of course, and Colton is bringing his Tesla. He's driving in from Fort Collins as well. So it's sort of like we get this like little reunion of EV nerds. So very, very exciting.
Yeah, and so we have just kind of launched into this. The whole like coming up for medical stuff sort of made it that we were in a rush. We came after work. We should tell you what we are doing and what this weekend is. If you don't know, Tesla Takeover is literally a Tesla takeover of the Madonna Inn Hotel, basically. They have a field there.
They're filled, yeah.
Yeah, the Madonna Inn is, from my understanding, kind of like a renowned hotel,
It's
right?
a landmark, yeah.
A landmark,
Mid-century
yeah.
modern. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a friend from Colorado who is celebrating her birthday there, like right now, this weekend. It's all sorts of things happening. But it is the biggest gathering of Teslas and Tesla enthusiasts in
The world,
I think the
would
world,
say,
yeah. Yeah, so why are we Mach-E drivers going, you might ask? Peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Well, our Tesla friends were like, come on, go, we're going to be there. So that was a very big plus. It's also cool for us because it is a big EV car culture. There's a lot of customized Teslas that will be there. And I just want to note, like, we don't know which order we'll release the videos. We may do the Tesla Takeover video first because that'll be like time critical, and then this video. So that video may already be out, or it will be out soon.
And who knows if that video comes to fruition, because you never actually know. Like, we can set out to film something and be like, have all the best intentions, we're going to film it, then you get there and they have really loud copyright music, or it's not conducive to filming. Like, we might not know. So
Or
maybe
they
this
go,
is all you're getting.
Mach-E's suck, and then we like don't.
And then we
film
cry, and
I think it'll be fun. We
Yeah.
want to. There's going to be a lot of vendors there. Hopefully, some e-bike vendors, but just to see like the car culture translated over to EVs and specifically the Teslas. And last year they had like a Lightning, a Rivian, EV6, and we know that we're not the only non-Tesla coming. So it'll just be interesting.
and we're not actually Tesla haters just because we have a Mach-E. We just like our Mach-E, and we also like Tesla, and we like Kia. We really like a lot of this stuff, and it's going to be so fun to be in the vibe and to, like Patrick said, that mod culture that's taking over in Tesla. It's going to be really exciting to see that coming to other EVs as more come on the market, and even the installation that we did for the lighted pony. And we're going to be doing an install to light up the GT on the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exciting. And just want to say as well, like, there seems to be the perception that there's like Tesla fans, and Tesla fans hate everybody else. And there's a subset of Tesla fans that are that way. But I found that the overwhelming majority of Tesla people are really cool. Even if they absolutely 110% love their Tesla, like when we roll up in our Mach-E, they're like, oh my God, I love the color. Let me check it out. That's really cool. They wouldn't sell their Tesla for anything to trade it in for a Mach-E, but they're just happy that somebody else has an EV. And that's the way we are. Yeah. And it's like, I didn't say that they had to buy a Mach-E. We chose this one, and it's all good. So hopefully everybody has that mentality of like, but we do have some good-natured rivalry stuff that we will tease people with.
You more so than.
Yeah. Well, and then the subset that is the non-Tesla EV haters. It doesn't matter if you're a Tesla fan or an ICE vehicle fan. If you just hate on EVs or non-Tesla EVs, I'll defend them. Even like and I've mentioned this in the previous video, the Lexus RZ 450e. We got a couple of videos coming out on that. It's not the greatest of EVs for most people. And for most people, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you love Lexus and you're not like a big road tripper, it's a fantastic EV. And I'm not going to go like, oh my God, it's trash. It's not great at charging. It's not great at range. But otherwise, it's pretty darn good. Software I have some issues with. So there's like a lot of flaws.
Watch that video. And the reason that one is not out yet is because I wrote an article for a girl's guide. So we got to give them their time to shine, and then we can release our video. But basically, we're going to be as open and optimistic as we can. I'm a little nervous of the weekend going in as Mach-E drivers, but we have so many nice Tesla friends that are very welcoming and inclusive. So I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I'm sure we're going to run into some of the ones that are not respectful of other EVs, and that'll be a bit frustrating. But I think we'll be in good company there. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to some of the cool stuff. They're going to do like a front puppy contest. They're doing like a light show tonight, which I think we may have to miss because of other things. And lots of guest speakers, by the way. Lots of guest speakers. May Musk is going to be there. A lot of people are excited by that. We may have to miss that because we have to leave on Sunday. And then a lot of Tesla influencers and like Bearded Tesla guy, Kyle. So we'll get to like watch them on stage and make fun of them.
Oh, rude. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be fun. I'm psyched to see the Madonna Inn, to see a bunch of people that we really like, and a whole bunch of EVs. So let's enjoy the drive. We have arrived. Woo!
We've arrived. 47 miles from the charger, 2.7 miles per kilowatt hour. And today we did 168 miles, still at 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. 169, we'll say. And since we left home, it's been 305.6 miles, 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour. Ignore all this how's my driving stuff. It's always wonky. We have 71% battery left. 176 miles of range, so we should be good to go for the whole weekend and part of the way home on Sunday. We don't know if we'll vlog on the way home. It depends on how tired we are, but we got to go get checked in and see if we can fix Liv's leg.
Say that 5 times fast. Yes, I have been rescued. Ron, yay! Our friend that we're just meeting today properly brought us scissors. I've been rescued, so now we're going on an adventure. Somewhere special, potentially. And it's Porsche. Woo! With the red interior. It looks gorgeous. Let's go. I'm so excited. This is so, okay. So first time being conscious in a Taycan. Because Patrick reminded me that Kyle picked us up in a Taycan at like 4 in the morning before the race to Vegas. Now we're just racing to
Pismo
Beach.
To a cinnamon roll place.
Yay! Let's go. That's a really cool look, actually. Permade. Cinnamon rolls. Oh, thanks. Ron is dumping the extra cinnamon rolls in the Porsche, and there's a lightning right here. Somehow never mind. Ooh, delicious.
Oh gosh, the fork just sort of gets overwhelmed by the sugar.
Here we are at Pismo Beach. Patrick is crazy. We shall walk the pier now. Let's go. We are about to, are we really? Are we about to drive on a pier?
Yes.
For real?
For reals.
I'm so excited.
Weight
Patrick,
limits.
are you excited?
Yes, I am.
What's the weight limit?
10 tons.
10 tons. Well, I just had that cinnamon roll, so I feel about 5 tons at least. Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
That's a huge weight limit.
That is an enormous weight limit.
Yeah.
That's way more than the Santa Monica pier.
It had a rating even for like 17 tons for a semi. So you can.
Oh, wow.
It's impressively built.
This is so beautiful. I can't believe it.
This is a good ride.
That's a
quality
sweet
test.
ride. Hi.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that is.
We can do
Hello.
launch control on the pier. What do you think?
Do it.
It's always,
Just off the end.
Oh, wow.
That's the
Yeah.
way to end everything.
yeah. Make sure you got
I'm
the
done
GoPro
with
set.
Yeah. We didn't bring the GoPro. Not it.
Oh, this is
Forget the
Uh,
launch then.
good ride quality.
yeah. Hello.
Right over Mercedes.
How is the ride in this sweet Porsche Taycan?
Oh, no,
Non-forest.
It's a forest.
It is a
This
forest.
is the
On
forest.
a bumpy pier.
On a
This
bumpy
is really
pier.
bumpy.
Yeah.
I give it
Where
a
are
thumbs
you?
up.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Thumbs up? Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
This is such a cushy ride, and this is really, really fun. This is crazy.
Good suspension.
I can't believe I've been on 2 piers in a vehicle this year. Driven on 2
Oh, yeah.
piers. Ridden on 2 piers. It's pretty awesome.
What was your other pier?
Santa Monica
Monica.
pier.
Oh, Santa Monica. Okay.
Yeah,
For
for the
the Route
kickoff for the
Zero.
Route
Oh,
Zero.
that's right. I saw that film.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was really
That's right.
fun and way lower weight limit than this place.
Yeah. It was,
There's
Get a
seals.
photo of that.
No way. Oh wait, there's seals over there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're barking at us. They're so cute. Am I getting it? I can't tell. You don't realize you gotta stick a phone out of a window, huh?
yeah.
On a pier. Oh, goodness.
I had to get into the key. It sees my key.
Wait, you're so tall. Do you want to sit in the front?
No, I'm good. It is always 2 pedal. Okay.
It's always
it's
Porsche.
It is. Porsche does not believe.
Oh, I
in,
like that then.
in regen. So there is a button on the steering wheel. I see that regen button, or underneath the diamond, that will turn on its level of regen, and you'll feel like it's nothing.
Yeah.
But it does actually slow down then. But if you let your foot off the accelerator now, you'll see that this car virtually doesn't lose speed at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
I might like that.
that's like I've tried to explain to people because they're like, oh, you got to turn on regen for efficiency, and I'm like,
No, that's only on a Tesla. You have to do that. Well, on a Tesla you do.
Yeah.
Because they don't have blended braking, but every other EV on the market has blended braking.
Yeah. I was
It
like,
is.
your Mach-E regens when you brake, and when you coast, you coast.
Yes.
But I also tell them, like, when you're on like Blue Cruise,
Yeah.
it's controlling it anyways. So
Right.
regen
Yeah. So it's always
doesn't
doing
matter.
regen anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the same here when you do cruise control.
And what's interesting with the like whisper mode on the Mach-E versus unbridled mode is like it handles things differently. So like if I accelerate to go around somebody and I'm still in Blue Cruise and I let off, if I'm in whisper mode, so like I'm doing 80 and I want it to go back down to like my set of 74, on whisper mode it coasts forever. It gradually gets back down there. But on unbridled mode, it's like if I let off, it's like, okay, let's slow you back down.
Oh, really? Okay, so your
Yeah.
cruise control speed changes that dramatically. Yeah, this one I almost wish it did a little bit more gentle on, especially on acceleration. That was what this one will get up to speed pretty quickly after a car moves out of the way. So you get a car changes lane, and then
Oh,
this thing goes,
dang.
oh, okay, let's go from 60 to 75.
Dang. You look, I gotta say, pretty good,
I feel very
Patrick.
comfortable. I mean, I've sat in so many, and they always feel so comfortable. And driving it just feels really good, and it doesn't feel big like I thought it might feel. Big.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. No,
Oh, that's
I want you to
beautiful.
find out what the acceleration is like. When we,
That's so
if there's nobody behind you,
beautiful.
why don't you go ahead and slow down?
There's somebody a little behind me, but
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is. You'll
Is
have
there,
a
is there much
chance.
behind that, or something where you could pull over and let? Does it look like you can get
him
people
now?
I
off?
think there are
Also,
two
I
people.
just pulled out behind
Yeah,
you.
there are two people.
But
Yeah,
this
then
is
just scooch over and then let people pass you. See whether there's an open spot.
You're like the devil on his shoulder.
Yeah. Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick.
Oh my goodness.
You'll never get to the end of grip.
Really?
285 tires in the rear.
oh wow.
This is like, that's the thing about, you just don't worry about, efficiency is not great. You know, I get like 250 miles range.
Am I gonna lose my phone?
Yeah, you might want to hold it a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Okay, but put it in sport. I'm sorry. Move the dial on the steering wheel. No, on the steering wheel.
this
That
one?
one. Yeah, move it one to the right, and then it's a sport. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. And that wasn't launch control either. So then,
No.
so the point is, yeah, it would have gotten. So
Yeah.
that was
It's
like
such a busy
that was like
road now.
460 horsepower. It'll do
Oh my God.
560 with launch control.
Wow. That is so well balanced, though. That's
Very
beautiful.
controlled. Like the
yeah.
Mach-E, even
You
without
can't-
doing launch control, it just spins the front wheel so
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't really have a launch control, so it's like
Yeah.
you can sort of fake it, but it's as soon as you let off, it's spinning the wheels.
That
So
felt
see,
really
so the
stable.
battery is up 91 degrees. You can see this, the info dial on the right hand side, the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
62% battery. So if you roll on your right thumb, where your right thumb roller wheel would be, roll it all the way upward, all the way up to trip, and then click the dial once. Yeah. And that's efficiency. That's what we're running at right now. 48 miles, 22. Look at that. Oh, consumption 275. That's crazy. That is crazy.
How many people comfortably fit in there? What?
Five
Five
adult
people.
Five adults.
Tall people
See?
too. 6'1",
Yeah. I'm
5'6".
I'm 6'5".
6'5", just squish down, and a cup of coffee with no lid, which is very
Two
disgusting.
cups of coffee with no.
And I don't drink coffee.
It's a
It's hot
two-cupper.
chocolate.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, that's better
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
Preview. It looks really nice. It looks like a Celtic Games.
You guys were here.
Is that a bouncy castle?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can grown-ups do it? Probably not. Hello. Oh, that's a beautiful street. Oh, yeah. I have to order at the...
Yeah, you were.
Woohoo. That's gonna be a fun drone. So awkward. Hi.
Can you just take over? No. Here, what's up, man? You take over. No. This is not wise. What's up, guys?
So great to document this safe driving.
Super safe.
Super safe driving situation.
What are you talking about? Come on now. This is not wise. You have no idea how far behind I
Like
am.
walking is hard, man. You're helping him out.
Responding to everybody. Ground. This is gonna go bad so quickly.
We realized we think we were in a wheel. And this is the bottom of the Cybertruck, I think. I'm not sure. This is quite an undertaking. Someone has a vision. Okay, this is really fun. Wasn't really sure what was happening, but I think we just walked through the wheels. And now Diane is in her car right there. It's really fun. All these Teslas are peeling off to get made into a Cybertruck. Did you imagine it was going to be so easy? You just get made into one. How cool is that rainbow? Love that. All right, let's find Patrick. There he is. Okay, this is really weird. We were like hanging out with everyone and everyone has disappeared because they've gone to their cars, of course, to set it all up and get ready for the light show. No, Tim. There's no escape for you.
Hi, Mach-E Vlog. Thank you for coming out.
So fun to be here. Wow, okay, so Aspen is setting the whole thing up. She's done this before? No. Oh.
That's a cool photo.
And we are the Taycan and the Mach-E. And we're hiding in the middle. I feel like I have to whisper it. Like it just went dark. Someone has their headlights still on. They're all going to turn their headlights off. And then we're going to be in the middle of this field in the darkness. And then crazy stuff is going to happen. And hopefully you guys will see the footage of it over or whatever. I did not think that we were going to be in the middle of this thing. Did you?
And somebody that was in the car previously just texted, they're back at the hotel.
What? Oh my
And
gosh.
Jess is like, I got cold. I'm down there.
He's a Floridian. I get it. I get it. It's really cold. Wait, what temperature is it? That's really bright. 62. We just called 62 really cold. Every Colorado person is like unfriending us right now. Like, I pretend we don't know them.
What is that plate on your car?
It's just okay, they have their timer going. Oh, that just went really bright. But you can see 4:11, 4:10, 4:09. Exciting. Okay, we're all gathering. People are so cold they have blankets. Can you believe this? Oh, we're being rushed. Are we taking a photo? I don't even know what's happening. But we're all gathering. That is where the people are. This is fun. Doing weird things in the dark with a bunch of the EV people.
Great to have you back on the channel.
Oh, what's happening? Where? What's happening? This is really fun. Okay, so now everyone has to escape, and we are escaping to the Madonna Inn. Oh, sorry. Coming.
Stop walking. Stop filming.
Oh, this is so nice with the light that we can actually see where we're going. Talik's editing. I'm filming.
I'm editing. What?
Why we? You are basically.
Content creators are all alike.
Sorry, I thought you meant I'm editing your video.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Wow. No way. What? No. We just. Huh? Oh my gosh! No way. Happy birthday!
I actually studied film in language.
Oh jeez. Barbenheimer. Oh my goodness, they're officially shutting down the place. We are getting out of here. What a lovely time. This is magical. Look how magical this is. As they're literally vacuuming. It's time to leave.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Look at this. Wow. Wow. Come here if you can. What a fun night. Ron is heading out. We are done hanging out. It is 12:30, right? It's 12:33. It's time to go to bed. Having a great time with EV people. It's 12:30 at night. We had a really lovely time. I had a lot of apprehension coming up here, but the moment we were around our friends,
Yeah.
other
well,
EV
and
owners,
just other Tesla people. We met a lady that flew in from Texas and rented a Model Y. She has
So
a Model
fun.
3. And it's just like so many super enthusiastic Tesla owners, but they're EV enthusiasts.
Yeah, and obviously our friends Will and Marty from Tesla Club SoCal. Maybe you guys have a
And Eric.
I'm sorry, EV, SoCal EVs. Like maybe you guys have an EV club in your area.
And I said Eric, and I want to emphasize the fact Eric because he's the one that sort of encouraged us to come and was like, you guys will have a great time. We saw Eric tonight.
And he's a Tesla driver and a former Lightning driver, now a Rivian driver.
And he has a Bolt.
Has a Bolt. That starts to happen. When you start driving EV, you start driving all other EVs. It's so fun. And we were like apprehensive to be here, but it's been a really lovely time. So this is our first vlog. Tomorrow we're going to document the entire event.
Yeah, this was the road trip vlog.
Yeah, this is our road trip up here. I know. Hopefully it was coherent and not too much of a mess. It's a little weird going to the doctor and everything. I'm losing my voice, I think. But we should
talked
go.
a lot. We had a lot of
It's very
fun.
late.
Light
It
show
was great.
Cool.
The light show was super cool. Can't wait to see what it looks like from up
I'm going to
top.
put this down here because we're going to say thank you to our Patreons. Oh, look, we wore our Mach-E
so
stuff
much.
to the Tesla
I know.
stuff.
I know. Mach-E vlog
But
went
thank
to
you to our
Tesla Takeover.
Patreons, the Unbridled,
The Engaged, and the Whisper. We appreciate all you guys so very much. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for watching this video, liking or
Watch
disliking.
the other video.
What video?
This is the
one that we're going to do?
We're going to do
just
a
make
Tesla
him keep
Takeover video.
talking. And just remember that whatever you drive, whether it's a Mach-E or a Tesla, whatever, enjoy the ride.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.